Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Crypto Atlas. Thank you guys so much. I want to go ahead and start off this video real briefly for letting you guys know we did hit 4,000 subscribers on this channel, and I just want to say a very quick thank you to everybody for that. And if you guys didn't know, I actually have a video that is featured that I'm really trying to help spread out there a little bit more. It's called Top 5 Under $5 Cryptos to Buy. And if you guys have been looking at some hidden gems, then these are my top picks. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I share is my own opinion on this stuff. But I think it's definitely worth looking into. And if there was ever a video that you guys would share on my channel, this is definitely towards the top of that list of considerations. And it would mean a lot to me. Okay, so besides that, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum in this episode. I'll have a separate video today on Decentraland as a playthrough of that, which is a cryptocurrency game, in case you guys didn't know, as well as a separate video talking about some altcoin news. And depending on what I got going on with time and research a little bit, I might also do something on the stock market today too. And that being said, let's go ahead and hop on into the news. So first off, for the news side, it is April 1st, and the news that I'm sharing with you, as far as I could tell, this is all legitimate news. I am not trying to April Fool's joke any of you guys with anything in this video, just to make that perfectly clear, okay? So as far as I can tell, this is all legitimate news. Bitcoin mining revenues hit record $1.5 billion in March, with Bitcoin's price settling all-time high in March. Miners have been reaping the benefits. So it's just a quick little highlight, but wow, $1.5 billion in a single month for the miners. I wish that I had a little extra cash laying around and I lived maybe in a better location to where I could actually do some of this mining stuff, because with where I live right now, there's no way I could be doing that. Over on Twitter, which I am on Twitter if you guys want to check me out, at AtlasOfficialTV. I do post about stuff with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, stock stuff, maybe a little anime, that kind of thing. Peter Schiff says, I was wrong about Bitcoin. Okay, now this is an April Fool's joke, because if you guys don't know, Peter Schiff is a very big gold proponent, and he's bashing on Bitcoin all the time. Now, what's funny is that his son is actually a huge supporter of Bitcoin. So you got a little bit of a disagreement there between the family. I can only imagine what like Thanksgiving or Christmas time must be like, bringing these kinds of topics up, right? Oh man, I feel like I'd want to see that show. Anyways, so he says I was wrong about Bitcoin, but it's funny because of the fact that people are never going to let this go with him. It's got 42,000 likes, probably one of his most liked tweets ever. Malta Bitcoin Marina says, breaking, Malta, first country in the European Union to accept tax payments in Bitcoin. That's awesome. I need to retweet that one too. I'm going to retweet the Peter Schiff one too. Did not do it? There we go. And then also in huge news, Coinbase is officially getting listed on the stock market. They said, excuse me. They said, we're happy to announce that earlier today, the SEC declared our S1 registration statement effective, and that we expect our direct listing to occur on April 14th, 2021. That is 2 weeks from today, with our Class A common stock trading on the NASDAQ under the ticker symbol COIN. Michael Saylors gave them a nice little congratulations. Also, to put this into perspective, Bitcoin going from $57,000 to $1 million is the same percentage increase as going from $3,200 to $57,000, just to take that into consideration. Something else that's kind of funny too is governments will ban Bitcoin. Governments list Coinbase on the NASDAQ, right? Bitcoin is now larger than the GDP of Mexico. Just recently, we passed above that of Canada. So it is still moving forward, guys. I mean, something to keep in mind too is you need to take into consideration that even if the price stays the same for the time being, the total value of Bitcoin would actually go up, because every 10 minutes we're producing new Bitcoin. So if you have the average price per coin staying the same, but you add more coins, obviously the total number is going to go up. So yeah, we're officially more than that of the GDP for Mexico. All right. Now, excuse me, guys. As far as, I don't know what's going on. It's like something keeps sneaking into my throat there. As far as for Ethereum, there's some good news going on with the NFT space. And this is in regards to OpenSea, which is one of the websites in which you can buy NFTs. Non-fungible token NFT marketplace OpenSea is planning to integrate an Ethereum scaling solution in a bid to remove costly gas fees, a sticking point for many of the new users rushing into the NFT space. The marketplace says it will be adding support for trading via decentralized protocol Immutable X. OpenSea said Wednesday the technology will provide instant trade confirmation, increased scalability, and zero gas fees. This is awesome. I am really happy to hear something like this, and hopefully we can see the Immutable X thing also be integrated in with some of these other exchanges or these other websites you want to call them, like, for example, Rarible, which, by the way, I do have my own NFT for sale. It's my first one that I have listed. If you guys want to check that out, I do have a link in the description. Now, if we hop over to the charts here, let's go ahead and see what's going on with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is on a little bit of a rise. It actually closed out the month yesterday, and that is now 6 months in a row of green candles, which is absolutely awesome. We haven't seen that happen since 2013. I mentioned that in yesterday's video. There's a lot of other details, guys, and like I mentioned, I also share stuff with the news. So if you guys want to get caught up with a lot of different things, feel free to check out my older videos too. I start off with the news, and then I do the TA towards the end. So if you're just looking for news stuff, you can even just watch up to those points. Anyway, so go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin here on the daily candle. You guys can see yesterday was a big fight back and forth. It basically ended in a neutral position. The weekend itself was also pretty whack. And, I mean, we're now into Thursday. This week's kind of going by a little bit quicker than I thought it would, to be honest. And yeah, so we're in another position where it's fighting back and forth. We've got about an hour and 40 minutes left in the day. We keep trying to test the waters here at 60,000, and we get rejected. We get really close, and we get rejected. So this top line right here is the $60,000 price point that we're trying to get above. If we can manage to break above that, guys, then we're going to have the previous all-time high, which is at it's almost $62,000. It's like $61,800, right? Beyond that, the Fibonacci sequence is at $64,900. Breaking above that, then of course we got 65,000. But then we would potentially be able to start getting back on track to our previous trend position. This purple line, if you guys didn't know, I actually did this as a replicated pattern from a run that was starting back in mid-December of last year for us to try and get towards $100,000. So in theory, for us to get back on track with that, like tomorrow, it would have to be all the way up to $84,600. Don't expect that to happen. Anything could happen, but the probability of that is extremely, extremely, extremely low, okay? I'm not a financial advisor, but it's my own opinion on these things. So if this decides that it wants to go down, we do have support at $58,500. A further level drop down below that would be at $57,600. A significant drop below that would be at $56,200, and then we got $56,000 roughly where the 21 EMA is at. More than likely going to be right about the same point there for tomorrow. Volume itself is a little bit down over the course of the day here. Us going into a Friday, I wouldn't be surprised if we at the very least see a kick up in volume. More than likely, as we are in a bullish trend position right now, we keep testing that 60,000 like I was saying. We could see a very well run going on tomorrow, hopefully for the green, and my leaning position on this is in the green. One concern that I do have is the possible formation of a head and shoulders pattern. We have a shoulder right here, a head position that's going up like that, and then what's testing on the top of that line right there, and it, potentially if it starts coming down like this, guys, that's not going to be a good sign. Something like that could end up having us have a reversal and we go further down, right? So just to give you guys a very, very brief example, something like that could, in theory, see us go all the way below 50,000, all the way back down to the $30,000 range, right? Like 34,355. With all the major institutional demand that's coming in right now, I really don't think that's going to take place, but we do have to be cautious with these kinds of things. It needs to try and break above that previous all-time high to invalidate the suggestion of this movement, okay? So those are the levels we're looking at for Bitcoin. The technical radar is suggesting buy as well. The RSI is still looking quite well. Now we're going to go take a look at what's going on with Ethereum. So over on the Ethereum side, Ethereum is continuing to rally up. We got 1, 2, 3 days of candle closures above the 21 EMA, which is looking absolutely phenomenal. We do have a 4th day candle that is looking like it is more than likely going to close on the daily here. The volume itself, same thing, a little bit lackluster in comparison to the day before Friday. I would expect something to more than likely kick up. RSI is still holding pretty strong, getting a little bit towards the overbought territory. Technical radars are strong by as well. So right now we are seeing some resistance as of the time of this video at $1,974-ish dollars. And then beyond that, guys, we got $2,000 from a psychological standpoint, then $2,044 from the previous all-time high. Anything past that, we're now in price discovery zone and things are going to be looking good. Now, if this decides that it wants to come down, we do have support at 1,945. Below that would be a drop down to 1,842, and then a significant drop. It's going to be right around 1,775-ish. Okay, so those are key levels to watch out for Ethereum and Bitcoin. A little bit of a news update for you guys as well. And you guys are absolutely awesome. I do have some referral links in the description. If you guys want to check those out, you can earn some bonus cryptocurrencies through things like BlockFi. As an affiliate, now you can earn up to $250 using my referral link with that. I got Coinbase and Gemini. There's also Robinhood and Webull if you guys want to get some free stocks. So lots of different ways you can earn some free money. And let me know what you guys thought of everything today with the news with Bitcoin and Ethereum. I hope you guys are having a good April Fool's Day. Again, I personally didn't lie about any of the stuff that I was talking about with this. Everything that I'm looking at is my own point of view, and I'm trying to be very honest with you guys on this. So don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button, click that bell icon so you know when we have a new video. The bell icon's really important, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for 4,000 subs. Thank you guys for everything. It means a lot. And I will see you guys in the next episode.